Hey, how you doing? I'm Will from Say How You Feel, and today we're going to do a product review on the Stahls Transfer Extra Paper. It's an inkjet paper that they have out. I'm not necessarily new to it, but I am because it's not the same paper I got when I first started doing transfer papers many moons ago. So stay tuned, and I'm going to give you my opinion of this particular paper. All right, see you soon. Okay, I'm back. Now, the first paper we're going to look at is the jet-opaque stretch. It presses at 350 degrees for 30 seconds. It's a hot paper, so I mean it's for dark transfers. It's a stretch paper. This is how it looks, unprinted, unused. It has the little red lines on the back. And, I don't know how you tell. They have a stretch version, and I'll show you the other version. But I wanted to show you how it looks once it's been pressed out and put on a shirt. Well, been printed out and put on a shirt. It's not bad. I actually like it. I think I like it a lot. It has some give to it. It's not. It still has that feeling that you get when you use an inkjet transfer. So you're still gonna know it's there, but it's still a softer hand than your traditional paper. I will say that. It's not as harsh, it's not as hard, but it's still, you know it's there. It's just not as heavy. This is my child. She has a YouTube channel. Y'all need to check out Luna Ink, something. And then just look up Luna Ink. Should be on there doing something or another. But yeah, so this is her shirt. I needed a picture, and I figured I'd put hers. The other kids might get jealous, but who cares? I got 8 of them. They'll be right. Love them all. But so this particular paper is, like I said, jet-opaque stretch. And some reason my phone is ringing. Oh, it's my mother. She have to wait. I love her. Well, let me answer right quick, y'all. Y'all don't mind, do you? Hold on one second. Hey, Mama, I'm videoing, so I'm going to have to call you back. Yes. Okay. Bye-bye. You got to answer the phone, though. I was going to let it ring, but hey, it's Mom's. Whatever. So, again, this is the jet-opaque stretch. I like it. I would give this a thumbs up. I really would. The next sheet I'm going to use, I used was the Inkjet Light. Now, I used to get their papers a long time ago, and something happened. I don't remember what it was, but the paper was not the same quality the second time I ordered it. So I was like, not going to use that. So I went another route. But, so I tried this paper again. And I tried this paper again, and I decided to say, well, let me see what it is, let me see what it does. And I actually like it. It came out really good. It has inkjet on the one side. It has the, that is, because inkjet transfer. So it's printed on one side, and on the other side is the side that you print on. This is, of course, you're going to have to reverse the image. It's on here. So what I did with this one, I live in Tennessee. I'm not from Tennessee, but I do live here. So I decided to make a Tennessee Titans shirt. I like the colors. It held really, really well. Very vibrant. You're gonna press it for 30 seconds on here. You're gonna press it at 365 as well. Um, so I like it. I like it a lot. This came out really good. Uh, so it came out pretty good. Came out strong. You know, I would recommend this because it really did. I really did like it. I thought my son said he couldn't see it. So, and my daughter's supposed to be standing up and filming for me. I wish she would. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find me a new camera person. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But so I liked it. I thought it came out really good. I think that ultimately I would use this. I would recommend this. I would sell this to people because I think it's gonna hold really well. Uh, I had to flip it over. I gotta see my baby. I love her, but she's not doing a job, and it's gonna stress me out because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so the next paper we're gonna talk about is the jet-opaque. So they have two different types, and that's why I separated them the way I did. But the jet-opaque stretch, the first one we looked at, is stretchable, and this is just jet-opaque, and it's just like any other inkjet transfer. It this is the sheet I was looking for earlier. Yeah, okay, yeah. Now, before I go any further, let me go back to the inkjet wash, the inkjet, and I'll put a link to all of this in the description. But the inkjet washing, when you wash it, they say wait 24 hours and do not use fabric softener or bleach. So it does give you instructions on how to take care of it. Your image should be between 360 to 720 DPI. But, if you do transfers, you probably know. If you don't, you always want to print at a high quality. You want it to be as high as possible. You want it to be, because it just needs to. It recommends after printing to allow to transfer to dry, thoroughly, approximately 45 to 60 minutes. Now, this one, I will be honest, I did not let it dry that long because I was just in a rush and I really just wanted to see how it would feel. I did press it twice. And that I do that sometimes. That's just my technique. And I will probably do a video on that showing y'all how I do that. But I do press it twice. And like I said, it feels soft, it's smooth, great touch to the hand. And I used it for a customer, he actually liked it. So, I definitely would recommend this particular paper. The last one, again, I say is the jet-opaque. It says that you gotta, it says, the temperature is 280, is what you heat applied at, 35 seconds, low medium heat, peel away craft caution hot. Care, first time laundering, wash garment separately, turn inside out, machine wash using warm water and mild detergent, tumble dry low, do not bleach, iron directly onto transfer and dry clean. Like I said, this one it's not as dark as the opaque stretch lines are, but it is a nice there's lines on there, so it's actually, I would dare to say it's orange. I would dare to say it's actually orange lines on the back of it. So it's not bad. That's fine. I did not, and I'll be honest, I did not use the instructions when I first did it. So I was kind of frustrated with it when I first did it until I finally figured out what I did right. I finally got it right, so I was okay. And I actually cut this out with the craft paper, with my silhouette. I like that. I cut it out, so I just weeded it. I didn't have to really do too much. I would say if I was going to, I use a tape, and I'll do a video on that too one day, whenever. But I use a tape, a masking tape, when I do dark transfers so I can move it around. I would advise taking it off the carrier sheet before placing it on the tape. One, so you can see what needs to be cut, what doesn't, and two, because you can't tell, but the edges were still white and I didn't know it when I first did it, I was not aware. But then after I finished, I figured it out. So, and then the paper backing came off of the design, but it didn't come off the tape. So I found myself cutting around it to try to get it to come off, which was fine too. But it's just samples, and I just wanted to see how it looked. I like the color of it. I like the way it looks. I'm gonna probably do a washing video on these. One of them, one of these, my daughter's gonna take the one with her picture. She's gonna keep that one. But I'm gonna do a washing video on all of them and show you how it looks after a few washes, and go from there. So that's my video. I like this. I'm gonna see how they are after the wash. I really like this. I think it came out great. I think that they have a good paper, and they say that they do last and it does hold. So we're gonna find out. So this again is the 3 papers for inkjet transfer. They have different types of paper for laser jet and all that. I don't use it. I said it in the videos before. I do not use laser jet. Don't have a desire to use laser jet. Laser printers, any of that. I'm cool with the inkjet. So if you're looking for some paper, and I'm not getting paid for this or any of that, I just want you guys to, do a review on that paper. I thought it was a great paper, but I'll show you what I think next on the wash. So you guys have a great day. If you like what I did, share this video, please. Sharing is caring. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Peace. And keep saying how you feel.